Imagine waking up every day with a quiet tension in your chest. You can't explain it, but it's there, like the feeling of being chased, even when no one is around. It's that small voice in your mind whispering, what if it all goes wrong? What if I'm not good enough? What if something bad happens? Most people don't realize it, but their brains often run on fear, not because they want to, but because at some point in life, fear became their survival strategy. But what really happens when fear stops being an occasional warning signal and becomes your brain's daily operating system? Today, we're going to dive deep into how fear rewires your thoughts, reshapes your decisions, and silently influences the way you live your life. Fear is a natural emotion, it's designed to protect us. It keeps us from walking into danger, helps us survive threatening situations, and gives us the adrenaline we need when something is truly at stake. But when your brain runs on fear, it means fear has become your default state. Instead of protecting you, it starts controlling you. When this happens, the amygdala, the part of your brain that processes fear, becomes overactive. Think of it like an alarm system that doesn't turn off, even when there's no fire. This triggers your fight-or-flight response constantly, flooding your body with stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Over time, this chronic stress starts to shape how you think, act, and even how your body feels. One of the biggest effects is decision paralysis. When your brain is running on fear, every choice feels risky, every step feels like it could lead to failure. You start overthinking everything, your career, your relationships, even simple daily decisions. Fear convinces you to play small, to avoid risks, and to stay in your comfort zone, even when you know you want more. Emotional and behavioral impact. Living in fear also changes how you see yourself and others. Fear makes you overly cautious, skeptical, even distrustful. You might avoid opportunities because you're terrified of failing, or cling to unhealthy situations because at least they feel familiar. Over time, fear-driven living can lead to anxiety, burnout, and even depression. Your relationships may also suffer. When fear drives your brain, you might become overly defensive or overly dependent on others for reassurance. You constantly seek safety, but ironically, you often feel more unsafe than ever. Physical impact on the body. A brain running on fear doesn't just affect your emotions, it affects your body. Chronic fear can lead to high blood pressure, weakened immunity, sleep problems, and even memory issues. That's because your brain prioritizes survival over everything else. It keeps resources focused on staying alive instead of allowing you to thrive, create, and enjoy life. How to shift out of fear? So, how do you change it? It starts with awareness. Notice when fear is driving your choices. Are you avoiding something because it's truly unsafe, or just because it's uncomfortable? Next, practice calming your nervous system. Breathing techniques, mindfulness, or even journaling can help reduce the constant alarm signals. And most importantly, challenge your thoughts. Fear tells you stories like, you can't handle this, or you're going to fail. Ask yourself, is that fear talking, or is it true? When you train your brain to operate from clarity instead of fear, you move from survival to growth. You stop living reactively and start living intentionally. When your brain runs on fear, it steals your peace, limits your choices, and convinces you to live smaller than you're capable of. But when you choose to face that fear, when you choose to slow down, breathe, and take one brave step at a time, you discover something powerful. Fear doesn't have to control you, it can guide you, teach you, and even make you stronger when you no longer let it drive.